Early in the morning with it, man. Today we're gonna talk about the art of shock value. You know what I'm saying? Clavicula was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and as he gets bigger and bigger, he's gonna have a lot of people hating on him. You know, a lot of conversation about his racism. To me, it's all performative from black people. I heard them saying that nobody in the room took up for, the black people in the room, calling them bitches, right? And he was openly saying the N-word. I like to say this right here. First of all, that nigga Myron is a bitch anyway. He a fucking sandwalker. He always been racist. You know what I'm saying? The other nigga, Fresh, he cool or whatever the case may be. For them to go at Clav for saying the N-word would be performative anyway, because Clav is not saying it to be racist. He's saying it to be shocking. I told you performative Coombs months ago that a lot of white people say the N-word anyways. A lot of white people are still racist. They might not be the racist to the, hang you and stuff like that, but they still, use racist terms and racist words. I actually respect somebody like Clavicula who would like to say these things out loud and in public because they do it anyway behind closed doors. Another thing is Clavicula is saying it for shock value. He said this before. He said he's saying it, purposely to get more clicks and views because it's really an untapped market. A lot of people are scared to say that word of that, color. So he says it. Look, matching is a lot of racism anyways, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of European beauty standards, you know what I mean? That's why I told you if you're going to listen to my page, I tell you how to look, Max, if you ethnic or you black, you know what I mean? It's going to be different. But for you to get mad at Clav, you just a performative ass coon. You really don't know nothing about black history. You a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas is performative. You know what I'm saying? They go at somebody like Clavicula who is really in another space, in another niche, instead of going at motherfucking coons like Tanisha Carter or that gorilla nigga that be on TV with Kumo and all that shit. I don't even know the nigga name. Fuck him, no. That nigga Andre, all them bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is coons. These are niggas that terminate the fucking black community from the inside. Old punk ass niggas always got something negative to say about us. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to go at somebody who's literally saying this shit for shock value. You know what I'm saying? And then go at him like you some kind of fucking, civil rights activist. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know no history. You don't know shit about, black history or nothing. Feel what I'm saying? I've been told you pussy ass niggas this shit months ago. And, I'm tired of dealing with you niggas, I'm tired of dealing with performative ass niggas. You know who else is performing? Let me tell you this. You got these performative ass men and women always talking about age gaps. Always worrying about Johnny Depp, Drake, Leonardo DiCaprio dating younger, Kevin Gates, whoever, dating. And they dating in the legal confines of the law. You know what I'm saying? But they don't never talk about CP, child trafficking. When Sound of Freedom came out, I ain't hear them say nothing about that movie. Years ago, I made a poem about Sound of Freedom. You know what I'm saying? I had looked up all that shit in child trafficking and seeing how prevalent it was, how common it was. Did you know CP is happening right now? Child trafficking is happening right now. Do you know there's millionaires right now getting pictures, taking them and videos of them butt ball naked in front of little kids, torturing them and stuff like that? And you're worrying about fucking Drake or somebody dating an 18-year-old or 19-year-old saying, well, if they were, younger than that, then you would date them. No, they wouldn't. If they were a predator or a predator and a pedophile go with young girls regardless. They don't care. A pedo is a pedo. A predator is a predator. They do not care about the law. So for you to say, oh, well, if the law was 17, 16, they would go lower. A pedo does not care about the law. A pedo is breaking the law right now. Stealing is against the law. Does a thief care about stealing? No. That's what makes them a thief. If something is $20 in a store and somebody doesn't have $20, they say, damn, I wish I had $20. And somebody next to them says, if it was free, I bet you'd take it. He'll say, yeah, I would, but it's not. And then he'd walk off. Do you know what a thief would do? That's $20. I don't have $20. Yoink. Put it in their pocket anyways. So if you see Drake or Kevin Gates dating 18, 19-year-olds, as long as they stay inside the law, they're moral. Not only are they moral, but they're inside the law. That's legal. It's just common sense logic. If they were predators and pedos, they would break the law, stupid.